In a galaxy far, far away lies a planet known as Felinopia. The main species on this planet are known as Felinians. They are highly intelligent, highly advanced, and are very skilled hunters. However, their planet is running very short of their two main food supplies, a flying species with wing-type arms known as Birdians, and the others are a small and tasty but quick critter known as Mousies. Therefore, they had to search for another planet that has a larger food supply. That planet is known as Planet Earth. With their highly advanced technology, they can travel very easily to Earth in small hairball capsules, flying in formations known as the red dots. These Felinians also teamed up with another species on a nearby planet, Martian. This species, the Martians, are what are known as the Greys. They can change shape, take on human forms, but they are far from human. These Martians agreed to help the Felinians on Earth and took on the role as veterinarians. The Felinians' plan on Earth was to kill off all of the humans. They decided to take them out by what is known as accidents. They found it easy to do such acts, such as try smothering them while sleeping or tripping them down the stairs. Although these techniques as accidents work well, it is very time-consuming as there are only 1.3 human deaths from Felinian accidents documented on Earth each year. It would take all 9 light-year lives of each Felinian to accomplish their mission. The Felinians learned that humans had come up with countermeasures of attacks. The humans created these large, loud, traveling devices they call vehicles. They are no match for any Felinians crossing the roads. Then the humans joined forces with even a greater defense team, these ugly, slobbering, and often smelly creatures that humans call canines. The humans also had tricks to confuse the Felinians with these small red lightsabers that when used looked like more Felinians were coming down to help, but they were only fake red dots. At first, when the Felinians came to Earth, they were worshipped by certain parts of Earth. The Felinians were gods. But over many years, the Felinians noticed that they were becoming prisoners inside the humans' homes, never letting them out, feeding them this awful food rations humans called seafood medley, only giving them stale water, and tossing some boring feathery balls for entertainment. After many more years, the Greys, who were posing as veterinarians, saw how the Felinians were losing the upper hand, and the Greys decided to help out the humans. Not to kill off the Felinians, but to help save them, as the Greys noticed humans loved the little furballs. The Felinians were outraged on the Greys' betrayal, and not like visiting their offices any longer. The vets started probing their behinds with tools to check their vitals, and sticking them with sharp stick-like needles with fluids to protect them against so-called germs. The Greys taught the humans how to become the vets, and gave them their technology. After the Greys taught the humans everything they knew, the Greys went back to their own planet, only occasionally coming back to Earth once in a while to visit and to check up on our vet progress. So after a while, the Felinians saw that there was no hope to take over Earth and finally surrendered to the humans. The Felinians found that they didn't really have it that hard living with these humans, always having food and water, some toys, castles to claim their own space. All this was much easier than to try hunting for themselves for those birdies and mousies. So the Felinians called a truce and decided to coexist and live with the humans until the end of time. But for all of you humans out there, keep in mind that when you come across a cute little furball of a kitten that's staring back at you, just remember that they might just be planning some sort of an attack on you and thinking on how they just might be able to kill you.